introduce myself. My name is Chesia Rika Adrilia. Today, I would like to deliver a presentation on poverty in Myanmar. In this presentation, I will explain the general concept of poverty, the current state of poverty in Myanmar based on deaths and crimes, in cause of these problems and the government's efforts to address it. Poverty is a crucial issue because it directly impacts people's well-being and a country's development.
Well, there are few places on Earth stranger than this one. It looks just like a provincial Chinese city. There are Chinese characters on the sides of all the buildings, and Chinese staff are running the place. Yet this isn't in China. It's in Myanmar's Karen state, one of the poorest and most isolated parts of Asia, where an insurgent group has been waging war against the state for more.
Next, general overview of poverty. Poverty is a condition where individuals or groups of people are unable to meet their basic needs, such as food, proper housing, education, and health care. Poverty does not only mean having low income, but also limited access to jobs, public service, and opportunity to improve their quality of life. When many people live in poverty, it can slow down economic growth and reduce the overall quality of human resources in a country. Poverty rate in 2017 and 2023 based on the gray zone. The poverty rate in Myanmar has increased significantly in recent years. In 2017, about 24.8% of the population lived below the poverty line. However, in 2023, this number increased to around 49.7%. This means that nearly half of Myanmar's population is living in poverty. These sharp increases happened after the political and economic crisis and began in 2021, which caused many people to lose their jobs and resources of income. Next, urban poverty in Yangon. If we look at the poverty rate in Yangon, the largest city in Myanmar, we can also see a significant increase. In 2017, the poverty rate in Yangon was only about 10%. However, in 2023, it rose dramatically to around 43%. This shows that the crisis affect not only rural areas but also urban areas. Many small and medium business experienced declining income, and some were forced to close, which is directly impact city residents. Causes of poverty in Myanmar. There are several main causes of poverty in Myanmar. One of the biggest cause in political instability after a military coup in 2021, which is led to internal conflict and international sensation. This situation reduced investment and disrupt economic activities. Armed conflict in several regions has also forced many people to leave their homes and lose their jobs. Inflation and rising price of basic goods have made the situation worse because people's income did not increase while living costs become higher. Limited access to education and health care also distribution to the poverty problems. The next majority is government's effort. The government of Myanmar has tried to reduce poverty through social assistance programs for low-income families and economic recovery efforts. The government has also cooperated in international organizations to receive humanitarian aid and development support. However, These efforts have not been fully activities due to the unstable political and security situation. Without stability and peace, economic recovery becomes very difficult. Very difficult. The next is conclusion. The conclusion that can be drawn from this material is that poverty in Myanmar has increased significantly in recent years. Nearly half the population lives below the poverty line, while, while many others are at risk of becoming poor. This problem is primarily caused by the political crisis, internal conflict, economic decline, and rising living costs. To reduce poverty, Myanmar needs political stability, sustained economic growth, and support from the international community. If the country becomes more stable, and chance of reducing poverty will be much greater. Thank you so much. Uh, Thank you for your attention. My presentation.